However, you're welcome to solve this nice algebra problem, which is the square root of a plus square root of b. This is equal to 10. Let's call this equation 1. Then square root of a times b, this is equal to 10. Let's call this equation 2. So what is the value of a and what is the value of b? Now let's provide a solution from here. From equation 1, which is the square root of a plus square root of b equal to 10. Let's square on both sides so that now square root of a plus square root of b to the power of 2. This is in the form of a plus b raised to the power of 2, which we can express as a squared plus b squared plus 2ab. So let's apply this algebraic identity so that now we have square root of a raised to the power of 2 plus square root of b raised to the power of 2, then plus 2 times square root of a times square root of b. This is equal to 10 squared, which is 100. So let's simplify here so that we have a plus square root of b squared. We eliminate the square root sign, so we have b plus. Now here we have 2 times square root of a times square root of b. This is the same thing as square root of a times b, which is equal to 100. Square root of a times b, this is what we have in equation 2 here, which is 10. Substituting this, then we have a plus b plus 2 multiplied by 10. This is equal to 100. So this is a plus b plus 2 times 10, this is 20. This is equal to 100. So let's take 20 on the right hand side so that we have a plus b. This is equal to 100 minus 20. And this implies that a plus b, this is equal to 100 minus 20, which is equal to 80. Let's call this equation 3. Now, from equation 2, which is square root of a multiplied by b equal to 10, let's square both sides from here so that now, so let's square both sides here so that we have a times b. This is equal to 10 squared, which is 100. So let's make a to be the subject of the formula. So let's divide both sides by b so that now a is equal to 100 divided by b. So let's call this equation 4. If you recall from equation 3, which is a plus b, this is equal to 80. So let's substitute a, which is 100 over b plus b, this is equal to 80. So b is a whole number and 80 is a whole number. So let's multiply both sides by b so that now we eliminate b here. So we have 100 plus b times b, this is b squared. This is equal to 80 times b, which is 80b. So let's take 80b on the left hand side so that we have b squared minus 80b plus 100. This is equal to 0. This is a quadratic equation of the form ax squared plus bx plus c. This is equal to 0. From this quadratic equation here, we have that a is equal to 1, b is equal to minus 80, and c is equal to 100. So we can solve for b1, b2 by applying the quadratic formula here, which is minus b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4 is c Everything here divided by 2 times a. Now let's substitute the values of a, b, and c in this formula so that we have minus 80 plus or minus the square root of minus 80 squared minus 4 times a, which is 1, then times c, which is 100. Everything here divided by 2 times 1. So that now here we have minus times minus 80. This is 80 plus or minus the square root of minus 80 squared. This is 6400 minus 4 times 100. This is minus 400 divided by 2. So this implies that we have 80 plus or minus the square root of 6400 minus 400. This is 6000 divided by 2. The next step is that we can express 6000. This is the same thing as 400 multiplied by 15. So this implies we have 80 plus or minus the square root of 400 multiplied by 15. Everything here divided by 2. So we have 80 plus or minus the square root of 400. This is 20. Then square root of 15. Everything here divided by 2. In the numerator here, we have that 2 is common, so we can factor out 2 so that we have here 40 plus or minus 10 square root of 15. Everything here divided by 2. So we can simplify 2 and 2 here so that b1 comma b2, this is equal to 40 plus or minus 10 square root of 15. Now we have that b1 is equal to 40 plus 10 square root of 15, and we have that b2 is equal to 40 subtract 10 square root of 15. So let's solve for the corresponding values of a. Now since you have b1 and b2, let's solve for a. Remember that a plus b, this is equal to 80 from equation, this is equation 3. So let's substitute b1 here so that we have a1 plus b1 is 40 plus 10 square root of 15. This is equal to 80. So let's take 40 plus 10 square root of 15 on the right hand side so that a1 will be equal to 80 minus, here we have 40. We have 40 plus 10 square root of 15. So this is 80 minus 40 minus times plus 10 square root of 15. This is minus 10 square root of 15. So we have that a1 is equal to 80 minus 40, which is 40 minus 10 square root of 15. So we have the first set of solution here, that is a1, b1, and this is equal to 40 minus 10 square root of 15, and we have b1, which is 40 plus 10 square root of 15. So this is the first set of solution here. Now let's solve for a2. Remember that a2 is equal to 80 minus b2. So a2 is equal to 80, subtract b2. b2 is 40 minus 10 square root of 15. So that now here we have 80 minus 40, which is 40, minus times minus 10 square root of 15. So we have plus 10 square root of 15. So we have that a2 comma b2, this is the second set of solution, which is equal to 40 plus 10 square root of 15, and b2, which is 40, subtract 10 square root of 15. So this is the second set of solution that we have for this algebra problem. So kindly follow the steps, like this video, and kindly subscribe. Please like this video and subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye bye for now.